What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Thank you so much for stopping by Esteemed Queen and Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe down below. Be sure that you head over to esteemedmentality.com. Make sure that you enter for that positivity raffle. And most importantly, be sure that you share this with someone. So, today's tea talk is going to be exactly what you saw it for it to be. And it is what it's going to be. Excuse me. Mind over matter. Now, coming into this, a lot of people, for the ones who don't know, that is a saying that a lot, I will say, I'm pretty sure one in every household has said that. I don't care if it was sports. I don't care if it was your parents. I don't care what it was. But there has been some type of 3-word phrase used saying mind over matter. As time has gone on for me, I will honestly say that this saying, this phrase in my head, I didn't pay a lot of attention to, because survival of the fittest has always been my number one statement that's like been in my frontal lobe. But now that I'm older, I had a friend once tell me that I've calmed down a lot since I have accomplished a lot of what I had on my list for myself. So now that I have time, being that I've calmed down, which is very much true, I look back now and I have a whole different perspective and respect for mind over matter. A lot of people will think that's just related to pain, being able to just tolerate and be able to just take the temperance of it all. But in I will honestly say, if you're thinking in a brim of how I do, being that it really has nothing to do with what's in front of us. It has nothing to do with what it is someone else has on their journey. It all really does deal with the mind. And the mind is the most powerful tool anyone can have. But it's the weakest when it comes to being able to interact with people. We find that, of course, the media influences us just as much as our next door neighbor. But the part that messes us up most is which one has a stronger which one has a stronger magnetic hold to you. And that's a deep question, because when it comes to mind over matter, whatever has the strongest magnetic pull is going to be what you gravitate towards too. So for me, I understand just as much as I understand anyone else and what they go through in life and what their likes and their dislikes are. You have to have some type of structure where you're able to know that even if you don't have a 2-story house, you know you got a first level you can always go to. You know what I'm saying? For shelter, for whatever it is that you need. In your head, you have to think the same way. You have to think the same way. When I say mind over matter, this is how I explain it in regards to me going through something. I don't always resemble mind over matter being something that's in relation to pain. Because pain is so vague when you use that word. Pain can be emotionally, pain can be physically, it can be mentally, it can be emotionally. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes down to mind over matter, I feel more as if like what really does matter is what's going to be predominantly on your mind. So if your kids are first, if making sure that your kids are healthy, your kids have a roof over their head, etc., you're going to push. You're going to push. There's no such thing as failure. If you're pushing to be able to academically say that you achieved and you accomplished and you want to aspire, there's no way no one's going to tell you otherwise. I doubt it. Because the magnetic pull that you're gravitating towards is very much goals that you have set strongly in your mind to accomplish. So today you have a bad day. Okay, you have a bad day, But the moment you go to sleep and you wake up, you put on a different set of clothes. You put on a different mentality. You put on a different mentality when you put on a new set of clothes. So you're getting up and you're doing it again. Emphasis on again. Mind over matter is no matter how many times you fall, you get back up. I don't care. It's a scab. So what? Guess what? Scabs heal. Who can tell you different? It's your body. If you take care of you, if you take care of your body, if you take care of your mind, if you take care of your spirituality, your emotions, nothing's going to throw you off your game but distractions. And those distractions are just God just trying to sit here and just have a conversation with you. Saying, look, again, you see this wall, so you're focused. So we need to sharpen another skill. So at least that way, when two come out one, you know how to get them. You don't show no fear. You show no intimidation. You feel no inferior feelings. You show none of that. 1, 2, it's nothing. It's nothing for you. So when mind over matter comes into play, you have to think about what has helped you so far, this far, to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. I'm a single parent. Great. You know what that means? King, queen, conscious people. Resilience is everything. What is resilience? Resilience is you getting back up. Doesn't matter the situation, the problem, the circumstance. They all have a common denominator. That's you. And if you're the common denominator and you're so confident, why not go ahead and take this moment of light, boss up, level up, do what you need to do, and show them how it's done. It may take a village to raise a child, but it takes a whole universe to make one game changer. And guess what? The first thing a game changer needs to do, they just need to get up. It's that simple. Mind over matter. Can't no one break you unless you forfeit that statement. Oh, I'm hurt. Well, I guess you are. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to pick you up because guess what? Again, you have to learn how to do that for yourself. If you can't learn how to do it for yourself, you can't relate to someone who's trying to get up. If you have not been in those circumstances, in those situations where you're willing to open up and say, hey, single mom, I know what it's like to not be able to know where your next meal is going to come from for your child. For your child. Not you, for your child. I'd rather my child get the whole meal than half. Honey, you're the next generation. Eat it all. I'll make my way. I'll figure it out. That goes for mother and father, for grandmother and grandpa. Okay, you got this test coming up. Man, I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Mind over matter? You better change. I'm going to need, in the words of Tammy, I'm going to need for you to rephrase that. This test what? You're going to ace this test. I don't care if you say B's get degrees. I say it all the time. C's get degrees, but that does not mean that you can underestimate me. Mind over matter. Don't let anything underestimate you. How someone gonna tell you about you? You in your own skin. Think about things like this. Mind over matter. Matter can be, it can be a Chanel purse. It can be a car. It can be a house. Hell, it can be a credit card that you know damn well you cannot afford the interest rate. That's all matter. It has a subject. It has a form. Don't let those things be distractions from where it is you're trying to get to. Just understand this. When you first visualized what you wanted to do, it didn't have a form, correct? Right. It had a thought. It had somewhere in your mental process where you saved a spot where it's just like, you know what? I'm not going to go outside and get in trouble. I'm not going to go hang out with these folks over here. Because it bothered what you had set for yourself. Again, it was not in the form of a car, a house, a bag, an implant, a chain, none of that. It was simply a thought. And then what happened? Chanel started making bags. Cigars started being more popular. Kids started popping up everywhere. And then all of a sudden it's a thing of, well, I want that and I need that and I didn't have that and I had to sacrifice this to be able to take care of my kid. Child, save it. All those things are matter. And they shouldn't matter. Being that the first thing that you thought for an aspiration for yourself wasn't in a form of anything that you can touch, kiss, or take a screenshot or a screen picture with. It was up here. So we need to get back to using up here to remember where we're trying to go. If it don't work, great. It don't work. Change the plan, not the goal. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. Make sure y'all have a great day. Be sure that you appreciate someone today. And make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Go down below. Hit that link for all of our other special videos to help you level up. And I will see you soon. Bye.
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything. Others willing to feel anything just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass, a nigga, please, we get a sip of this. Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lobster tails, and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne, Drake and going in.